Okay, so we got something I didn't actually expect to see over here, at least so soon. Oh, yeah, we're gonna be getting some content for Brent. Like it's been about like a week since the last Red footage over here. In between that, we got JD stuff. By the time this comes out over here, I'm gonna be getting all that good shit from JD and all that. Whatever we got going on over here. So yeah, UK content, actually interesting content, because you see we live in a period. So I had to do this once. Anyway, but yeah, we're gonna be getting some UK reworked content for pointing memory stuff over in here. And it actually does seem a lot more interesting than previously before. Actually, I already told you UK. I said it. I wouldn't be against doing a UK playthrough, but it just wasn't anything that like grabbed my eye over here from what I've seen. So yeah, gonna be doing stuff like that. So by the way, sorry if I sound a bit tired. And also here, I one, didn't sleep that well, and two, my allergies are kicking my ass right now. So yeah, so I do apologize for that. Over. It is really windy as hell. My nose is currently dying out over here, and yeah, so I do apologize if make some pauses over here and there to just, sneeze and shit over here, unless it comes out suddenly, which does happen. So yeah, a man lives by believing something, not by being arguing about many things. So you can see over here, we still have Austin Chamberlain over here, starting leader over here, leading the show over here, and you can see we got faction, we got band parties, and we got faction and coalition parties over here, National Labour and Liberal parties over here, along with the whole portrait switching mechanic over in here. I think that's, was that on Kaiserveg or Kaiser Redux that started? I can't remember. One of those mods where you can you click like you got like the Prime Minister, and you click like, oh, you got the King over here. So yeah, we're gonna be King Edward the Edward the 8th, if I remember correctly. I suck with Roman numerals. I do apologize for that one over here, but yeah, you know, all sorts of stuff we got going on over here. Of course, we won't be seeing some of the more interesting stuff over here until the full on-time update, like 5 years down the line. But yeah, it should be interesting to see how this is gonna be once we got the updates going and we got the power flowing. And yeah, that's well, I didn't really expect it to come out over here. So yeah, LibCon. So we're gonna start with the national spirit over here from left to right. The great game reshuffled over here, a bunch of bad shit. The fall of I'll show you how to do the Empire might have been easily one of the worst tragedies to befell the Empire in recent history, if not its history as a whole. It was the war of such a doomsayers as Sir Oswald Mosley to be believed. Yes, I got a bit to say about him before we get to that. There's certainly a coffin for those conquering years are more like by men such as Rudyard Kipling. It is as if, for a moment, Britain had started moving, and nobody seemed to know why. The Whigs, unsealed from the lingering time in the big chair, found a convenient scapegoat, and then incumbent Prime Minister F.E. Smith. While towards head back to with the mildew David Lloyd George over here. David Lloyd George has like a big prominence. The big prominence over here. His shadow cast over the empires over here. These arguments do not fill bellies, and economists reverted said to be hastily held together by a few loose screws. More people turning against the current system as a whole. Joining various unions are doing the work of ranks of various labor. Ranks of labor, Jesus Christ. Now we stand to be held hostage by those forces that want to crucial on our subjects. Forced to concede last while our time before the boisterous amongst. Typical boisterous amongst them, but this is my so like direct that over here is a lot of Thomas puppets. Albany natives in the college, petting the eyes, breaking off tights, all while the ones vanquished polish their daggers with a glint in their eyes. That's my red. Fucking slaves. Anyways, opposition on the chessboard for precarious. Unless the Lord smiles upon us once again, one pawn in the mark pretty might be enough to put an end to the British century entirely. As often the case whenever I play. Anyone else but Britain. Oh yeah. Wild Front League, Salaire, Russia, don't matter. Who only England knows over here? Also, some terrible spirits over here. The Bulldog ain't exactly doing too well. Who? What? Where? And above all else, how does it impact me? The years that followed appeared victory in the Great War were not merciful to the Empire. From the wholly unsavory ordeal and iron left us clinging to not about Atrium and Dawn. To the failure of the public consolidated gains in West Africa, the scams of brutal put-downs instituted in Mesopotamia. Our global career suffered setback after setback in tandem, public enthusiasm after the Empire shrunk alongside. Although splinter nations a long-run policy, the British people can no longer bring themselves to look beyond. Oh, man. Sorry. I could tell nose. Anyways. I do apologize for the pausing. I may do more often over here. I just saw this over in here on the Discord thing over here. So I went straight into it over here. Probably should have waited a bit, but nah, it is what it is. The failure to properly consolidate gains in West Africa, the schedule of proof down into Mesopotamia, our global career suffered setback after setback in tandem. Public enthusiasm for the Empire strong alongside it, although small relations on God policy. I'm just trying to remember where I was. But people know Americans look beyond the rings of Merry England, turning a blind eye to the affairs of the world stage. The average man cares more about putting food on the table than the goings out of the Empire, the Entente, let alone France or Russia. Makes sense, really. In the economic crisis spurred by the fall of the Raj, coup in Paris, and London's inability to deal with the Irish insurrection while helping hammer home the reality of our predicament. As Westminster bickers over the question of whether Britain should finally lay its royal policy in the world to rest, many members of the Great War still raging in the hearts who would prefer to tend to their own. Keep away from the drifting lunacy of the outside world. Precious few wish to raise their arms once more, be it for liberty in Europe, consolidation of colonies, or even for the king and country. So bad, man. Anyways, we got Cobden's Ghost over here. Yeah. Less PP, less stability, but good on the efficiency cap and resources in the market over here. That was like resources in the market over here, very nice. A Spectre's haunting Britain, the Spectre, or Cobdenism. Or not a sellers. A Spectre's haunting Europe, that would be blue. Anyways, it was 1917, the war gone completely south. Our chief ally, the French Empire, collapsed alongside the ill-fated Verdun offensive. Russian barrels with military breakthroughs once hailed the saving grace of the Entente's combat capability. In the state of civic disarray, unseen before the history, first over the hunt and beaten us to a standstill. Kinda. I mean, they're still technically lost control, despite this revolution and all that. When all seemed lost, I hope manifest a possibility not to the soul of war council got predicted. The Kaiser fell by a shotgun pellet. Revolutionaries protesting the street of Berlin. Funny. So I just realized shotgun pellet because the Kaiser actually wanted to ban the use of shotguns in World War II because they're inhumane, despite the fact that they were using gas and chemical warfare and, you know, flamethrowers and all that shit over there. But shotguns, that's a step too far apparently. A new political council declared the new German government was no less than Lundor, but they're not tough to understand the ruin that total war brought upon the country. It not take long for Britain to recognize a new regime. We be the benefits of such an arms system in the form of robust naval trade and a constant supply of arms. The United States truly free without freedom as well. There are those who stand heavily against this arrangement, but this needed a great betrayal of our values and the rest of the wanton free trade policy, exhuming the confidence of Richard Cobden himself. So-called sins of the Lord George Premiership hang out heavily over Parliament. But Germany approach on the clean native production, cheap coal having already cost right in 1927, and this can take a mountain against the laissez-faire policy of both left and right. But with the economy shambles and France foaming at the mouth, we must ask, what have we done beyond accommodating the realities of the tale over here? Yeah. Soon all these will get addressed in different ways, depending on who you go down over to. Would be to see how different the national spirits would be, whichever path you decide to go into. And that's over here, the Wild Boys over here. Also bad shit. Couldn't surrender them, but always a bad thing. The Great War warped not only the fighting generation, but those after as well. While men such as C.R.W. and Levinson preached the accelerationist creed to Little Paz. I believe he's part of the NFP, the National Front Party, over here. It was basically like a Francophilic dude over here in Britain, over here. And I think I may have heard it correctly. I think it might be a collab for France Company Memories. Collab option over here. That's what I've heard over here. I don't know if it's anything definitive, but we'll just see how the. Let me just see if that's a thing or not. The U shot the latest fads to the greatest acclaim of their peers. Poetry, cinema, and vice, both domestic and foreign, down in Britain. Boys and good to whatever they can get their hands on. Don't alphabets that give their fathers a heart attack. It's really easy to move between the seldom, the wildest dreams they can imagine. In forward like how you saw cloaks and cows danced by light of the campfires of the Kibble Kift. One busy city suit stated that's at park and socialist book clubs over here. The Kibble Kift over here. I didn't even fucking know that was a real that was a real thing. It's so I saw this the teaser and I'm like, oh, fucking social credit. I forgot about it. Yeah, we'll get to a bit more about them later. Anyways, now humdrum lies broken by the Russian cacophony of young and English ideals far over years. Tones like club briefly tear down parents nationwide scared stiff by what the world's coming to. But red flag and green books from a culture of vanguard to their own. Rebellion is a banner which read for the sake of itself. Although middle class been gasping holes, the fast life of the use of force of this and the slow life of the other day. How slow is it? Well, we shall see. So, yeah, mostly over here I have a bit to say about him. The reason why is because before this little teaser over here, if I remember correctly, Oswald Mosley before, like, you know, he basically is now basically just got retconned into being alive over here, but before that he was a famed World War I fighter pilot who got killed during one of the aerial engagements. I can't remember exactly, but he was killed during the Great War over here, and so he didn't exactly, you know, gain relevance and prominence over into here. But as you can see over here, they decided to change their mind on that over here and be like, you know what, we're gonna, you know what, maybe Mr. Mosley might actually be interesting to portray over here. And so he has survived, but at the cost of being even more scarred. As you can see over here, he has two scars over here, one beneath his right, left, and right, pretty long one under his left eye. Yeah, he's lip suck over here. Probably the one time I'll ever play lip suck over here. Yes, I will probably play Mosley over here, because, you know, to see how interesting, rather than how Kaiser Reich does it with 1984 over here. We're gonna see the lip suck over in here. We'll see how different that is. How different that is over in here. Labour showed groundbreaking victory. More surprising news on London election results have come forth, and with them a wave of uncertainty throughout the world. Following a shocking reunification of the splinter party of National Labour after the dissolution of the National Coalition, Oswald Mosley led the Nescian Labour Party, beat either by sheer luck or by finally discontent economic and geopolitical direction from centuries-long status quo, to unseat the Tories and thrash the Whigs by the skin of their teeth. Campaigning on the pacifist Keynesian populistic platform over here, yeah, because during I think during World War II. He wanted Britain to stay out of European affairs and just do just remain, like, you know, pass. Just remain, I guess, neutral, if I'm correct. Yeah, but this is based on when he was in the Labour Party out here before he shifted to being a conservative. Moody maniac persona that gripped the heartstrings of a lot of party wins the war middle class while certainly sticking out like a sore thumb compared to its competitors in the election. The bill was not received entirely negative. Harold Macmillan of the Liberals took his defeat with dignity, expressing which he preferred political collaboration. We'll get to him in a bit. Despite facing strong opposition from both conservatives in Parliament and the heckler of the Social Credit and National Front Party, who themselves were quick to decry election as a fall to despotism over here at the National Front. Black Lightning's victory speech was received with outstanding ovation and praise across much of the nation. A German splash from the English side over here. Yeah, at the very least, I remember correctly. There won't be, like, you know, pro-leaks or pro-loft from path, but I'm assuming it'll depend on who you go down over to. You'll be more favor towards either France or Germany over here. Because, yeah, you're favor towards Germany. You, with you in a bit. If you have some. Be like some things about the French. But yeah, Black Lightning. I think it was his nickname during World War I, if I remember correctly. But yeah, hold on. Okay, yeah, just making sure everything's all right. So yeah, myself Mosley and Lipsuck over here. Interesting. It definitely would be something different to do over here, because, you know, I tend to not really play like the more democratic sort of thing, because those are, like, you know, like the generic and good guys over here. If you're not interested over here, it's only a few that I really catch it. I'm not against playing, like, you know, like the more sane or central path over here. Just what a good path over here. A lot of they're interesting over here. This is really keen mile over here. Mostly definitely is an interesting pick over into here. Yeah, it's quite interesting because you see we live in a period where politicians are not very popular. So I had to do it at least once, man. We truly do live in the fact the period when the Kaisers arrive. Sorry. Anyways, here enough talking about Mosley over here and seeing and thinking about what he could be. Let's talk about Harold McMillan over here, who I only know because he appeared quite often when I played Tito back in the day. Liberal protege Cinch's election. A brother fresh here is going to London, yet to some it may smell all too familiar. Finally, collapse of the National Coalition, having with them in the Liberal Party to regain both primacy and leadership of the House of Commons after nearly a decade of absence. To this comes no surprise to many observers who blame the Conservative Party for the Empire's incremental fall from grace, punctuated by crises of the loss of the rise and following growing French revanchism. McMullen, who have cheaply dubbed the Wizard's Apprentice over here, Big Mac or Super Mac, the Big Super Mac, anyways. By the newspapers for his co-side reform Prime Minister David Lloyd George over here. You see it. You're gonna see a lot of David Lloyd George in this. Highlighted for the need of close relationship with allies in Europe, the continuance of free trade and development of robust welfare system to combat Britain's ongoing economic crisis. As well, he also made overtures to the direction of Britain's over-reliance to the empire for stability. Rather so Buckley from the Czechoslovak lost the official opposition allies fractures. His speculation still arises about just how much of can truly commit to his colourful and bold promises. With one that reign as a more. Though it may not be Michael Wizard but rather old King Lloyd George. Both will rise again over here, we shall see. It'll at least be interesting to see how the shadow of David Lloyd George comes over here. You know, you see his name quite a lot over here. But I think it's interesting to see stuff over here. And of course, though, this is just burning memory stuff over here. This ain't the official rework stuff over here. This is mainly just like, you know, similar to how Germany got its cheap reworked over here. This is mainly be like, let's get rid of the bad shit and make actually, you know, good interesting content over here. And guess what? We're gonna get some good interesting content over here. There's one thing I would like to see. I would like to see, like, you know, saying like the accelerationist over here, but not like really pro France or pro leagues are kind of like a little outlier all over here. Let me just see that over here. Now Anthony Eden over here, aka make the British Empire great again, basically. His successor stands strong. Sometimes the most likely outcome is the most surprising. As coming relative of Britain shows, the Conservative Party somehow, be it through black magic, dedication, or faith, which is funny because, you know, what's coming next, retains the electoral majority against what's been described as the most polarizing election to date. But the sudden retirement and death of Prime Minister Austen Chamberlain cast down the continuance of the National Coalition, Liberal Conservative side of march under a new face, Anthony Eden. Previously serving as the late Chamberlain's Undersecretary, Eden came to the forefront of the right to party of stagnation. A staunch imperialist and economic reformer, Eden secured the nomination with the lead that his youthful vigor and track record would eventually the New Britain, to gaze back on imperial values while rounding up the middle class system that's higher socialism. Eden's main obstacle, however, does not come from the parties or the Grand European theater. Rather, Prime Minister faces a new opposition from within, with both the scion of the Chamberlain family, Neville, Neville Chamberlain, the so-called die-hard and neo-Tories leader Admiral Lord George Lloyd, up along with Eden. When they can make the new face of Toryism vote, however, remains anyone's guess. A Chamberlain normal name. Well, if Neville doesn't have his way, apparently. But yeah. Basically, be like, no, the Empire's doomed. The Empire was cool. Let's bring it back to it. Yeah. Let me see how these gonna pan out over here with the various ways the UK can go down over into. But we do got one over here, John Hargrave, the social credit wizard. Yeah. Yes, and also one path over here. So yeah, like Mosley and, you know, Hargrave probably ones are going to be doing pretty well at some point over here. And unbelievable showing by a social credit. Shock, blind, outrageous, and frightening shock has ripped throughout the whole British society after the recent national election. Unbelievably, John Hargrave has led his movement for social credit to unprecedented intellectual social credit Britain. The affiliated kindred of the Kibble Keeft over here. I think the streets and banners unfolded on one of my tomes held high on celebration. Page dismissed as unelectable, sorry. Hargrave had in recent years been staying the formerly apolitical tribe of more intellectual barbarians toward activism and agitation, but the speed at which its campers became campaigns took all by surprise. Cameras and their use forced a great effect in all constituencies with a keen presence. They, along with the Altran master on the 4 days attitude in depth, right toward the idea of smashing the codified of some received by society. Shock still reverberates in the old hearts of power as though the movement is not gained. Not outward majority of parliament, no visible coalition can form without their asset. Leading the Tory Liberal Labour element for the choice. Here's a salute of the open hand and increase the demands for change. Let the other parties do so first. It remains to be seen who's that first. West Hale? I'm pronouncing that right? But not. But yeah, Hargrave's an interesting fucking dude over here. Social credit. Do be doing things out over here. Yeah, if there's any like, you know, pass I'll be doing it here. Mostly to see the libs suck, how the libs be sucking, and Hargrave over here with how they be wilding with social credit. It's gonna be interesting to see how that's gonna be when Britain members comes out over here, because I actually get to play Britain for once over here, because I haven't actually really touched Britain because that's before. Nothing really interesting picked up my eyes with Britain as of now over here. But yeah, with them teasers coming out over here not too long over here, I wonder if that means that supposed to be getting a progress report over here about West Africa or something. So I'm wondering if they're gonna be getting that sooner over here, because they've been saying that they were gonna do a progress report for like all of West Africa, and I've been wondering when that's gonna happen over here. So maybe we'll get that soon. Maybe not over here, but yeah, interesting new rework situation. Some interesting figureheads, and you know, Mosley returning from the dead over here. For I guess not being dead over here. Because you see, we live in a period. I can't really stop with that now. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video over here. Definitely would be interesting to see how it's gonna be. How it's really gonna be with stuff over here, and definitely, yeah. Definitely gonna be a bit late about this over here because I still gotta. Should be like one last the GD America teasers, and then this should come out on a Monday over into here. So yeah, if I got the timing correct on this over here. But yeah, what we gotta do is still TV. I'm excited for Burning Memories over here and seeing stuff over here, and Britain actually being interesting for once, and over here. So yeah, very excited for this, and I'll see you guys whatever I do next over here. Very much looking forward to whatever comes next. Till then, bye.